has changed in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Mountaineers will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas Tech's offense has the ball first today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Pulls it in, it's Savage. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
He'll keep it himself. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Flood. Here's a heat. Flips it out in the flat. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Red Raiders look to do some damage in the red zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback keeper.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Red Raider! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point now, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. The Hawkeyes have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hard running there. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Snagged in the middle. It's Moulton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 23 for this first and 10. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They're going to throw it on third and goal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. The play action fake. in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. To throw, it's Flood. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Hold and fire complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to pass. It's Flood. Here's the pressure. Holds it in on the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. 1st and 10 for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout on 1st down from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Red Raider! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45, on his way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Hunt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Makes the catch. It's Lindsey. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The offense changing the play. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Quickly to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Flood. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Red Raiders will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Dropping back, it's Flood. Under fire. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off play action. Got his man on the outside. Tripped up for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Moulton. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. A 1st and 10 for this offense. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter, minute and a half to go here. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. 2nd down coming up. Scanning the field, it's Flood. Fires to the right. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Touchdown, West Virginia! And that. They move out front here in the fourth.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Just steamrolling the defense. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Flood. This time it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Lindsey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Puts it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Flood. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Gets the back moving. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to the back. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And I love the offense, man. Staying aggressive, doing what you need to do, pushing the ball down the field, still willing to throw the football late in this game. I just don't like the ending. Man, don't step out of bounds. Let that clock run. Try to get out of here with a W.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, the quick spin move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Caught. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.